Good morning. My name is Kathy. I am a clinical pediatric dietitian. I am located here in Chicago, and I just always really enjoyed like a dietitian day in my life, or just like lifestyle vlogs and all those things. So I'm just like, why not do it? I'd love to have you join me in a day in my life as a pediatric clinical dietitian. I just got ready. I'm all ready to go. This is my kitten. She's playing with her little bird on the Trader Joe's bag. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions about my job or anything like that, just let me know. I hope to include many different aspects of my life on this channel. So yeah, join me. Okay, so now we have, again, so we have my lunch, we have my snack, carrots and hummus, this little treat, and then my breakfast, and some, and that's it. Pineapple, watermelon. Okay, so makes sense. Alrighty, it is 7:22, means it is time to go to work. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. ¿Qué pasó, mamá? I don't want to go either, mama. I'm going to work now. Again, it's freezing. I live in Chicago, so very cold weather. It's 16 degrees out. I thought it wasn't that bad, like as I was walking to my car, but now that I had to like scrape off the ice from my windshield and be out a little longer than expected, I'm like, oh wait, now I feel it. It's cold. Today is my independent day, so this is my independent nutrition clinic. In my role, I work in the endocrinology department. I work in the outpatient setting, and then I cover either the diabetes clinics or I have like my own independent nutrition clinics. And like for example, today it's my independent nutrition clinic, meaning that patients who are being followed by endocrinology with whatever diagnosis they may have, whatever endocrine diagnosis they may have, they can follow with us dietitians and make their appointment just to see us and just review information and meet with the dietitian just one-on-one, without the whole clinic setting, without like seeing the doctor, the nurses, the medical assistants, like all of that. It's just literally their concerns about nutrition or discussing the referral that was placed and seeing what kind of nutrition plan we can come up with. So some of them are new, so some of the patients I've never met before, and we're gonna start working together. Then I usually follow up with them depending on like their goals and their diagnosis and everything, either 3 to 6 months, usually 3 months though. And then there will also be some nutrition returns. So these are some kiddos that I've seen before and just checking in again on whatever endocrine diagnosis they may have, but they have to be following with the endocrinology department. If not, then I don't see them. It's really cool because in my institution, or the hospital I work with, there is a dietitian for each specialty. So there's never any like cross doing, like everyone kind of just focuses in their lane. If they need help with anything, they'll just like ask another dietitian, which is great. So yeah, just endocrine. Today is my independent nutrition clinic. have like 5 kiddos scheduled today. That's what I saw on Friday, my last day of work. And each nutrition visit is about an hour. That's like usually what we take, so an hour. I set it for an hour. I let families know it's gonna take an hour just so they don't have to like rush out or anything. They're like bamboozled that it's not 15 minutes, it's actually an hour. So yeah. On other days, like tomorrow, I cover diabetes clinic, which means that there is an attending or nurse practitioner in the endocrinology department who is having their diabetes clinics. And in this setting, patients are being like taken in by a medical assistant and taking their vitals, and they're also being seen by the nurse and also seen by a certified diabetes educator and being seen by the attending. And then us dietitians, we go in to check in on our patients every year, so we kind of like screen beforehand, see who's due, note it on the wall so that the team knows who's due, and then either they'll see us or they won't. There's like a variety of factors of why they would and why they wouldn't, but when we do a quick nutrition visit trying to assess their like carb counting skills. If they're type 1 diabetes, even if they're type 1, they can ask about healthy eating, or they can ask about like sports is a huge one because so many of our kiddos play sports, and then they're also trying to manage blood sugars. So we come in there, exercise questions, any of those. And then for type 2, it'd be about like healthy eating and lifestyle changes, and there's a whole bunch of things that can be reviewed in these visits for type 1 and type 2, but those are kind of just like the bigger ones. But usually they come in with different questions if they have any. If not, we'll just do like our standard check-in just to make sure everything's okay and make sure everything's up to date so that they're not using any outdated ideas or strategies, and that we know that they're doing fine. So yeah, there's other times where we're just assessing like what they're eating and getting like a 3-day food record based on their memory, which is not great because we know like there can be so much room for error. But we do that to kind of calculate how many carbs there are in their like small meals, medium meals, and large meals, so that the endocrinologist and the team can come up with like a fixed dosing regimen, so a fixed insulin dosing regimen, so that if we feel like, or if everyone feels like the family's struggling with carb counting and is not able to do it for whatever reason it may be, again, there's like a huge range of reasons why a family may not be able to. So fixed dosing would be a way for them to just be like, hey, this is a small meal, this is how many units of insulin I'm going to give. And again, that's one option, but the best way is going to be carb counting and accurately dosing the insulin to those carbs and using the regimen or the insulin instructions and regimen that the team provides for them. So yeah, it's gonna be a long but good day. See you guys later. It is so busy. I've seen 5 patients and it is 2 o'clock. Now it's just charting now. Alrighty, I'm out of work now. All is done, all is well. Some of the diagnoses that I saw today were rapid weight gain with normal lipid and hemoglobin A1C levels. I saw pre-diabetes, so elevated hemoglobin A1C levels, and then no, actually the rest of them were pre-diabetes. So it was a healthy eating day. That would be like the intervention for rapid weight gain, for no other underlying conditions. What else? For pre-diabetes, so we focus on portion sizes, carbohydrates, what are they, what they do, simple sugars versus the complex sugars or carbohydrates. We made nutrition goals, we made exercise goals. We tried our best, like me and the family tried our best to make a nutrition plan that would work for them. So this is like considering everything. So this is considering their willingness to make changes. This is considering the resources they have at home, if there's any barriers, if there's any like psychosocial barriers to it, if there's any way that we can uplift them in whatever resources that they have. Now we are just going home. My husband got some chicken for dinner. He's gonna make some rice so we can just relax.